Bob Clueless here with ESPN reporting from the campus of The Ohio State University to discuss the recent violations of 6 Ohio State football players. I have here with me an expert in NCAA violations, Mr. Common Sense.
Thanks for having me, Bob.
Now that we know the facts, it appears that 6 Ohio State players violated their amateur status by selling property that they had acquired through their involvement in collegiate athletics. They received money for these items. Is this a violation?
Yes, Bob, it is absolutely a violation of NCAA regulations. A collegiate athlete is not allowed to receive benefits that come as a direct result of their athletic ability. This ruling is essentially the same issue as the A.J. Green situation, where he sold a few jerseys and was suspended for the first 4 games of the season.
I'm glad you mentioned other NCAA rulings. I know all of us at ESPN immediately thought about the Cam Newton situation when we heard about this Ohio State decision. Doesn't it show how inconsistent the NCAA is when making decisions about who should be eligible to play and who should not?
Actually, Bob, the Cam Newton situation is completely different from the Ohio State and the A.J. Green situations. I believe the NCAA has been pretty consistent about its decisions in dealing with each of these cases.
What? How can you say that they are different situations? It is completely inconsistent that Cam Newton should be allowed to play, but the Ohio State players have to sit out 5 games next year. The NCAA seems to make up the rules as it goes along.
Bob, I appreciate your passion, but you are incorrect. The difference in the Cam Newton case is that no benefits exchanged hands. Cam's father solicited money from Mississippi State without Cam's knowledge, but did not receive any money. The Ohio State players actually received money for selling items. That is what makes these 2 scenarios completely different.
I think since Cam Newton took $180,000, he should get a lot more than a 5-game suspension. The Ohio State players only made about $2,500 each. By my calculations, Cam Newton should be suspended for 360 games to be fair.
Bob, you are still not getting it. Cam Newton did not take $180,000. In fact, there is not even a credible allegation that he or his family took any money. After months of investigations, it was determined that no money was ever offered or received. Since no benefits exchanged hands, Cam is eligible. On the other hand, the Ohio State players did in fact receive money. The fact that benefits exchanged hands is what makes these different situations. You really do a discredit to your audience when you try to compare them.
Okay, answer me this. Does Ohio State have a very big and athletic dual-threat quarterback?
Yes.
Okay, does Auburn also have a very big and athletic dual-threat quarterback?
Yes.
Aha. See, this is the same situation. Why is Cam allowed to play?
Is this a joke? Is someone punking me?
If you were Auburn, would you suspend Cam for the BCS championship game?
Why am I even here? Have you heard anything I've said?
How many games will Auburn have to vacate this season?
Really? Really? Can you honestly tell me you don't understand what I've been telling you? This is like talking to a freaking brick wall.
Will Cam ever have to pay back the $180,000?
My God, man. I know you work for ESPN, but you seriously can't be this stupid.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Common Sense, but I think we all know what is happening here. Hopefully the NCAA will come to its senses and punish Cam Newton. After all, we here at ESPN are only concerned about fair and honest reporting.
Can I go now?
This is Bob Clueless reporting for ESPN. Now back to our studios to unveil our latest University of Alabama commercial. Roll Tide.